If your wrists get tired, then take off your clothes. Feel like I'm always fighting to keep your love. And when you don't reply, I feel like something's wrong with me. I get disappointed way too fucking easily, but I don't want to toughen up. Cause I'm a soft bitch, but that's how I like it. I don't wanna fake it, I don't wanna fight, can't stop it. Cause I know you like it too. So pet me, feed me, love me, pet me, feed me, love me. Truth is, we're both needy. You can't get enough of the soft shit. Cause that's how you like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like her too. Yeah, if you tell me I'm pretty, then I'll never let you go. Keep it sunny even when you're cold. You say I'm a lie, but trust me, I already know. You know, I know that I'm a soft bitch, but that's how I like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like it too. So pet me, feed me, love me, pet me, feed me, love. Truth is, we're both needy. You can't get enough of the soft shit. Cause that's how you like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like her too. And I really like you, 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 you. I really like you, 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 you. Cause I'm a soft bitch, but that's how I like it. Baby, I don't wanna fight it. I don't wanna fight it. So pet me, feed me, love me, pet me, feed me, love. Truth is, we're both needy. You can't get enough of the soft shit. Cause that's how you like it. I don't wanna fake it. You don't wanna fight this soft bitch. Cause I know you like me too. And I really like you.
Don't believe a word you say. I always add, but you just take. Now the problem stays the same. No way, I couldn't count on you to stay. All the times you walked away, but my feelings never change. Can't believe all the pain that you caused me. How will that equate? All the love that I gave you that you threw away. Guess you took the bait. Always, I wait. At times I felt so safe, but you took that all away. Learn my lesson the hard way. Just stop denying, you always lying. Isn't it worth me trying? We gotta figure it out now. Gotta figure it out, figure it out, figure it out now. Figure it out, figure it out, figure it out now.
I'm feeling like time passed me by. It's why I'm sitting on my phone all afternoon. But who am I to even try to make a difference when the world is probably ending soon? Everybody said never an individual, but all of you is hard not to be invisible. We're doing dances, trying to find the love we never could. Wanna look at it a little more critical, cause we're the generation who made the parents fall. Where are the chances? I'd say they're pretty good. trying to find the love we never could. Wanna look at it a little more critical, 'cause we're the generation who can make the pillars fall. What are the chances? I'd say they're pretty good. We're doing dances, trying to find the love we never could. Wanna look at it a little more critical, 'cause we're the generation who can make the pillars fall. What are the chances? I'd say they're pretty good.
Spoken in the dead of night, we're through. I hear voices in my head saying that you were the one. Do you? So why does it hurt? I left you first, can't admit it to myself. But I guess I was wrong, knew the entire time. You were my dearly beloved. You were my dearly beloved. You were my dearly beloved. You would look into my eyes
Take me where I wanna go. I know that you know I know. The only place I wanna go, yeah. You know, yeah. With you. Take me where I wanna go, yeah. I know that you know I know. There's no place that I'd rather go. You know, yeah.
Don't know where I wanna go. I'm not touching one hole. All the place I wanna go.
You keep on calling myself out to tell me you're sorry. I heard it 1,000 times. You always
ain't just a promise. Over your kind, losing my mind. Why can't you be honest? Changing your mind, wasting my time. Love ain't just a promise. Over your kind, losing my mind. You keep on calling my cell phone to tell me you're sorry. I've heard it 1,000 times. You always tell me you changed now. Back from the outside to turn back the hourglass. Why can't you be honest? Changing your mind, wasting my time. Love ain't just a promise. Over your kind, losing my mind.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give.
got something strange in my body, something I cannot control. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I can't take this no more. I'm falling down, falling deeper. I feel so close to the pavement. I don't know where I am. I'm lost and I'm frozen. I don't know where I am. I'm lost and I'm frozen. I got something strange in my body, something I cannot control. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I can't take this no more. I'm falling down, falling deeper. I feel so close to the pavement. I don't know where I am. I'm lost and I'm frozen. I don't know where I am. I'm lost and I'm frozen.
Right, good evening everybody. Wednesday evening, here we are back again with you for your latest Fast 50 online pub quiz. I do hope you're all having a lovely, lovely week. It's gotten cold here in Bucharest, it really has, but still sunny, so we cannot complain at all, can we? The weather isn't as bad as it could be, you know, going on by what's happened in the past. Right, here we are in Mojo, coming to you live as we go through 50 fun-paced questions, fast-paced questions, should I say, which are fun, but the first thing we should do is head over to the feed, which is over here. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, which of course you are, unless you're somehow watching it illegally streamed. I don't think we've reached those levels yet. You will notice that you can join in the chat. Now, if you are watching, please say hello, even if it's just briefly, so that we know that you're there, because I don't know you're there unless you chat to us, just like some of these good people have done over here. And once again, Mihaela has got in super early. I managed to beat her tonight, though, super early, and she gets that imaginary bonus point for being the first person to say good evening. Yes, I hear you. Right, who was disappointed after that? Well, it was Jim that came in with his good evening too. Notice Jim using the old letters there instead of, yeah, very good, Jim, very good. Nigel complaining about being slow. I mean, is that the same for the quiz? Let's hope not. Nigel Warner is there. Look at my crocodile. Can you see him? Because he's green. You're right. Yeah, you can see right through me. That's funny, isn't it? Christian and Andre coming in as well. So yeah, choice of shirt because of what we'll be doing tonight with our random round, which is chosen by the player that finishes in 50th position every Wednesday night, which will happen again tonight. He is translucent, bless him. I haven't really got any tennis shirts apart from the one that I wore when I worked at the Australian Open many years ago. Now I've still got it. Where is it? There's the little tag on the side there. So it's not Wimbledon, I'm afraid, but I have got my Aussie Open kit still. Got some jackets and stuff as well. I don't tend to wear them for obvious reasons, but tonight was a good night. Yeah, bless him, he looks really fun tonight. Nice. Right, let's have a look and see how well you did on, where are we, Saturday night. Super fun quiz, architecture, wrote it myself, and thank you for the very, very nice feedback. I like it when we get feedback from people that basically the email goes along the lines of, I really wasn't looking forward to this subject, but I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, well, thank you for that, for not looking forward to the things that we write, but that's what we aim to do. No matter what the subject, what the theme, we want to try and entertain you with the questions. So it's a bit like tonight when we have a very specific theme for our random round. We like to think that we've come up with some questions that will be entertaining and a bit of fun. So anyway, let's talk about our top players, because we had a new player coming in at the top spot. Now, by new player, I mean he has won before, but it hasn't been for an awful long time. So well done to Nobody Owens, Mihai, who took the top spot and won himself dinner from Altarito, and Quizard of Oz. And I'm not sure, Quizard of Oz, I think that might have been your first ever top 2 finish to get a prize. So well done to you as well. And if you got into the top 10 there, no sign of Bula. Now, did he play? I didn't look at the report, actually, to see if he played. I'd be surprised if he didn't, because he tends to play every single quiz. But if he didn't play, if he did play, sorry, he didn't get in the top 10. So all of you guys would have beaten him, which is not too bad going. Very good. Right, let's go over and have a look at the point scoring for this evening. Because we did change it a little while back, and we will be on centre court here at Wimbledon. Let's just quickly go over these points, okay? Because I think most of you understand how it works now, and by far and away, this has proven to be the most popular system of point scoring that we've tried, and we have tried a few ways, as you all know. People really loving it because it's fair to absolutely everybody, which I think is nice. And people also liking the fact that they end up with massive scores, which we realised, I mean, that's why they have it on arcade machines and what have you. You never get like a score of 100 on an arcade machine. It's always in the hundreds of thousands. So it does make sense. Right, for those of you playing along for the first time, it's very simple. On your handset, you will get multiple choice questions, and all you've got to do is select the correct one. If you get it right, 100 points. If you get it wrong, it's a 0. We do have 3 questions littered throughout the quiz, 1 near the beginning, 1 in the middle, 1 right at the end, and those questions have 3 possible answers. If you get all 3 of those answers correct, you get 100 points, but if you get just 1 or 2 of them, they're worth 20 points each. So you will score 20, 40, or 100 on those questions. Now, we do have a speed bonus, and this is where the quiz can be won or lost. 50 points is the maximum speed bonus that you can get, and it really simply goes by how quickly you answer. Every single player can win a speed bonus on the question, so if everybody gets the question right, every single person will get some form of speed bonus. 50 points if you do it within the first second, going all the way down to just a couple of points if you take the entire time to answer the question. So there's a few different ways to answer the questions as well. Multiple choice is the first way. We then have open-ended questions where a keyboard will appear on your screen and you have to select the first letter or some numbers or a year or something like that. Do pay attention to what I say, and do pay attention to your handsets, because it will tell you exactly what you have to put in. We have first letter where it's multiple choice but just one possible letter as an option, and we do have some picture questions as well. Picture questions where you have to click and confirm on the picture that you think is the correct answer. So we are on centre court, and why is that, I hear you ask? Well, most of you know, but this is why. This is our random round for this evening as we head over to our next screen. I should get myself some juice. Here we are. Right, the Ladies' Championship at Wimbledon is what has been selected this evening. Nice choice. I like the fact that we've gone for the Ladies' Championship at Wimbledon as opposed to just saying, you know, Wimbledon and what have you. So it really pigeonholed me with writing the questions, which I like. Sometimes I really like that because, you know, it just means I have to really concentrate on certain things. So this is going to be a fun round tonight. The questions will come up between 20 and 29. I can tell you that I've gone right back to day one of the Wimbledon Championship for the ladies up to the present day. And young Simona there, who is the reigning champion and the pride of Romania, she might well appear in those 10 questions, believe it or not. But just to make sure, I did put her on this screen as well. All right, so Sylvia complaining about my all-white outfit. I did contemplate wearing all white today, but I'm more of the Agassi state of mind where I go against you. I don't really care. I don't care. Yeah, Nigel, it does still fit, actually. In fact, I think, to be honest, mate, I may have even lost weight since then, or certainly lost weight in the places that matter. So, yeah, happy it still fits. All right, what prizes do we have tonight? Well, we have some very cool stuff indeed, including a brand new sponsor. A brand new sponsor coming in for the first time. They contacted us just in the last day or two, and we are very, very, very pleased to welcome Takanu Coffee. Now, I know that we have a lot of fans of Takanu Coffee here. A lot of you shunning the big coffee places to go for these independent stores, and Takanu, albeit they have got quite a lot of stores now. It's a brilliant success story, independent store, and they are going to come in and give us a couple of little nice prizes tonight. And as you can see from the screen, we're going to give a prize to the first place winner tonight, and on the lucky wheel as well, our prize tonight will also be for Takanu. It's a nice little simple prize, 50 lei voucher to go along and enjoy it. Now, this is Takanu Coffee at Madagascar, which is Sector 6 for if you want them to deliver, and Afi Park, Afi Palace, as a lot of you might well know. They are open. You can go in and get a takeaway if you want. If you would like delivery, as I say, they do deliver, but it's only in Sector 6. So maybe your offices are based around there, which would be quite nice. You can order in, as Juana is pointing out, some cheesecakes or some coffees for your colleagues. So 50 lei if you're winning tonight, and 50 lei going on the lucky wheel later. And thank you once again for Takanu Coffee for coming in and working with us. We are very happy to partner with you. Phone number, email, and their social is on the screen there. So do give them a little follow and maybe give them a little thank you as well. That would be lovely. Okay, so thank you to Takanu. Good evening to James and Sylvia going on about Agassi. He was a great player, young Agassi, wasn't he? Right, runner-up place tonight will be another one of our regulars, which is questmission.com, the Escape Room Live series. I think most of you know about this by now, but still lots of you haven't done it because you haven't won the prize. So if you finish in second place tonight, you will win a chance to do the live online version of the very popular escape rooms from questmission.com. Thank you to these guys for continuing to support us. We have spoken to them this week, as we often try and do with our supporters, and they do confirm they are going to reopen soon when things allow, and they're going to come back bigger and better. But in the meantime, they are very, very proud to sponsor us with this brilliant prize. You and 2 other households can go online, work together, and actually do an escape room virtually, as it were. So thank you to these guys for being so kind. We do appreciate it. Good evening to you, Charlie. Glad you can join us tonight, mate. Right, what else have we got? Well, we've got another regular, which a lot of you will know, Jerry's Pizza. Third place, of course, getting detergent, but fourth down to 10th, pizza for you guys. A pizza will come to each and every one of you. Now, in order to claim your pizza, you must contact me after the quiz or in the next day or so that I can get your name and your number. Please don't leave it till Friday because I can't get the pizza code sent to all of the winners until everybody contacts me. Please contact me as well if you just don't want the prize, which one person has done before. That's absolutely fine. Or indeed, if you want to give it to somebody else, that's fine as well. All I need is for you, if you win, if you're in positions 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th, to send me a message with the name and the number of the person that you would like to receive a text message giving them a free pizza from Jerry's Pizza. Please, please, please try and contact me as quickly as you can. Don't leave it too late. Spot prizes tonight. Now, I've tried to get at least one or sort of 2 prizes that tie in with the theme. The first one's a very, very cool book, and certainly I know there's going to be a couple of lads here that are going to really love this book. It's 100 Greatest British Sporting Legends hardback coffee table book, and very, very nice book. It has got Virginia Wade in there, who was the British winner of Wimbledon, the last one, I believe. That's not a question tonight, so I'm not giving anything away with that. It's also got people in there that I absolutely adore growing up, people like Barry Sheen, who a lot of you won't know, but I know that Jim will, James Hunt. I was actually just chatting about James Hunt with a friend just before we came on the live stream. They're all in there, as you can see. Who have we got there? Daley Thompson, George Best, Sally Gunnell, Kenny Dalglish, Freddie Flintoff, and the Power Taylor there, Phil the Power Taylor. Yes, Matt, we're talking about The Last Woman because we are doing female tennis tonight, as we have said. Right, so there's your spot prizes, and as I say earlier, we are going to give the Lucky Will prize tonight. That will be Takanu again. So Takanu, 2 options for you to win this evening. We're back in Mojo. Let's have a quick peek over at the feed. Quick chat with Matt and Charlie, who are going on about Concordia. For those of you that don't know, talking quickly about football, Concordia Chiajna, very popular team with the expats over here. Lots of expats go and watch them play, particularly Charlie, who has seen more games in Romania, raw football matches, been to more grounds than any person I know, British or Romanian. He absolutely loves it. So look, they won a cup game today. That's good to know. My team, Tunbridge Angels, they will be playing on Saturday for a chance to be in the first round of the FA Cup. That's very exciting. There are actually 4 qualifying rounds you have to go through in order to reach the first qualifying round, which is when you get to play professional teams, the big professional teams. So that's very exciting, playing Taunton Town. I also forgot to mention, I am wearing my wristband as well. Does that help? Sylvia, with my outfit. I'm wearing my wristband. I thought that you might like that. Good evening then, Jim and Gary joining us as well. Jim confirming that, of course, he does know the legend that is Barry Sheen. Litzer, good evening to you over there in the UK. Timia, thank you once again for your beautiful message that you sent through to me. I always look forward to reading them. I hope I'm not putting pressure on you to keep writing them, but you do send these most wonderful messages, and I do read every bit of it. And I love the way that you give me sort of almost like Slumdog Millionaire background stories to some of the questions that you hear and how it reminds you of stuff that's happened in the past. I love that. I think that's brilliant. Jen's made it. Well, that's good. Jen, are you still in Malta? Are you under lockdown over there, pal? Are you all right? Are you doing okay? Hola to Victor as well. All right, we should get into this quiz. I think we have reached 8 o'clock. So what we got? 50 back-to-back questions. Actually, before we do it, let's say a very quick hello to 3 brand new Patreons. Now, Gabriella, first of all, who came in as a silver Patreon quite late at the last quiz. I'm so sorry that I missed you, Gabriella, at the last quiz, but a good, big evening to you. A big, good evening to you. Thank you so much for being a silver Patreon of ours. Joe and Adelina both signed up today as well. Welcome to our Patreon family. As you can see, lots of people play along, and we're very, very pleased to have you here. I do hope that you enjoy your first quiz tonight and that you enjoy the one that we do on Saturday, which we will talk about at the end of the quiz. So when the quiz finishes, stay with me on the stream because we have got a few things to talk about. All right, so let's have a quick look over here. Jumping Jack Middleburg, what a legend he was as well. Yeah, true. That wouldn't even be allowed at Wimbledon. That's very true. It'd have to be white. And Jen, yeah, getting more lockdown like. I'm afraid it's the same in the UK and Romania as well. What are we going to do? Right, let's get on with this quiz. 50 back-to-back questions, a couple of recent news questions towards the beginning, and then you're into your general knowledge. 20 to 29 will be the ladies' championship at Wimbledon. And that's my pleasure, Adelina. Thank you for being so polite. You can stay. We like you. And there's Charlie showing off with his 157 games in 5 years. Whew, my goodness. Right, let's get on with it. 50 back-to-back questions. Fun. Have a good time. Top 10 players plus 25th, 50th and 75th. You all get a chance to win a prize tonight. But the main thing is, let's have some fun. So what we will do, if you look at your handsets, is kick you off. And we will go over to our playing screen. And your first question, what pop singer debuted her politically charged song Commander-in-Chief at the 2020 Billboard Music Awards last week? And to keep you entertained, behind me, we will have the latter stages of Williams versus Halep, the latest final from 2019. I won't tell you what happens. Demi Lovato is the correct answer here. 32.1% of you getting it right. Lots of you going for Billie Eilish, which is perfectly understandable. You could imagine her doing it. It basically slammed Donald Trump in quite a big way for being greedy in a time of crisis. So, lady into the lead, James D, DM, Butoy, and Dory. There's your top 5. As you can see, a few people taking their time there to answer. Good evening to Victor and Jon. Here comes question number 2. What type of bird is a Florida city selling dozens of to the public due to overpopulation following a donation from Queen Elizabeth II in 1957? So I've given you some extra time with this question. You get between 10 and 13 seconds per question, 15 for the multiple answer ones. So this is a really fun story. Swans is the correct answer. 46.2% of you getting it right. So many of them that they're selling off 36 of them to the public, so they can actually buy them now because they've overpopulated in recent years and endangering other wildlife. Vlad the Impaler goes into the lead, 230. DM 230. Dan Pizza 226. Love the name Dan. Andrea 222 and MK 218. Question number 3. A huge bomb called a tall boy dropped by the RAF in World War II was exploded after being discovered in a canal in which country last week? You may have seen this news story. It will make it a lot easier if you have. That is the bomb in the picture there going off. And it was a canal in Poland, and almost the majority of you getting it. Some of you going for the Netherlands, but it's also known as an earthquake bomb. £12,000 when it was dropped by the RAF during the final months of the war, and it's the largest ever war bomb to be found in Poland. So thank God they got rid of it. DM, Andrea, Dan Pizza, MK, and Catalina. There's your top 5 as it stands. I'm sure it will change a lot as we go along, but all of you guys at 100% at the moment. And here is question number 4. What is the name of the musical based on the music of Alanis Morissette that has received 15 Tony nominations? That's more than any other musical this year. The award ceremony for the Tonys is going to be, just like everything else, virtual. Jagged Little Pill is the correct answer. The answer that everyone's got in for there is ironic, but no, it's named after the 1995 album. And it's one of only 3 shows that is this year up for Best Musical. So looking like it's got a pretty good chance. Dan Pizza going into the lead. Lady RTN has 421. DM is there. Dana in 4th. And Andrea is there in 5th place. So 4 questions down, easing you into tonight. The girls will carry on playing behind me, and here's number 5. How many stars feature on the flag of New Zealand? So we are into general knowledge questions now, enough of the recent news. How many stars feature on the flag of New Zealand? 3, 4, 5 or 6? Litzer gets one right. That's all right. 25% record there, Litzer. That's okay. 4 is the correct answer. 42.4% of you getting that one right. Good question for Dan Pizza. I love the fact you've given yourself a name of what you want to win. Well, you've only got to get into the top 10 tonight, Dan, and you've got it. So you're looking all right. Alta Intrabare or Intrabar. Intrabare, Alta Intrabare, you're in 2nd. Nick Perro, good evening to you. Bula, there he is. Catalina, 5th. Love to know if Bula did play along. I'm in a big confusion. Am I? Explain, Victor. Prince Harry was born in which decade? Mark, you're in a big confusion. Oh, okay. Thank you, Victor. Okay, so Prince Harry was born in which decade? You know when people say, I'll tell you later. It's never good, is it? It's never good. 1980s is the correct answer, and 78.2% of you getting it right. Some of you, thankfully, well, a couple of you going for the 1970s. Some of you going for the 90s. Everybody knowing you wasn't born in the 2000s. September the 15th, 1984. Dan Pizza, 666. Alta Intrabare, Nick Perro, Bula, Catalina. That is your top 5. Looks like Simona's got one set up. Question number 7. What is the 2-letter chemical symbol for californium? And please put a 2-letter answer. No spaces, no gaps, no punctuation. 2-letter answer to get yourself the points. The 2-letter chemical symbol for californium. Time is up. Oh, you're a clever bunch. 58% of you getting this one. CF is the relatively guessable answer. I should imagine that lots of you went for CA. It's a close one tonight. Look at this. Dan Pizza still out in front with Nick Perro, who has won a few quizzes himself. He's in 2nd. Bula, who is basically at the top of the Hall of Champions as far as this quiz is concerned. He's there in 3rd. Alta Intrabare 4th. Family Turp, good evening to Craig and family. You're in there with 5th place. The final scene of which 2013 movie simply shows lots of people looking at a man on a stage. That is the shot on your screens. That is the very last shot in which movie? All right, time is up. The correct answer here is The Wolf of Wall Street. It's the scene where Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays Jordan Belfort, is giving a seminar, a sales seminar, after he's released from prison. And the person that introduces Jordan Belfort, as it were, onto stage is Jordan Belfort himself in a cameo role. Dan Pizza gets it right, goes into a massive lead, 902. Family Turp jump up into second. Nick Perro, Bula drop down to third and fourth respectively. Socrates, you have fifth place. Good evening to you. What type of nut should you find in a Waldorf salad? I think if I'd have put yesterday, Litzer, that film only came out last year, right? Or was it earlier this year? Can't remember, but it was quite recent. The walnut is the correct answer. Well done if you got this. 83.5% of you getting that one right. Most of you knowing that the peanut is a legume. That's one of those annoying things you hear at quiz nights. Yeah, so nobody going for peanut. But the walnut is the correct answer. And of course, you can kind of see it in the picture. Dan Pizza gets it wrong. Excuse me. Family Turp second place. Bula third. Nick Perro fourth. Socrates is in fifth. Bula and Nick Perro switching places. Just 1 point separating the two of them. Question number 10. What is the name of the amusement park located in the centre of Copenhagen? Jon, have you not been with us for a while? Now, if you'd have tuned in from the start, you'd have known what's going on. Tivoli Gardens is the correct answer. The others are in the UK, Romania and Italy. Jon, just to quickly recap, it's 100 points if you get it right, 0 points if you get it wrong, and there is a speed bonus of 50 points maximum, which goes down. You get 50 points if you answer within 1 second, and it goes down on a sliding scale right down to 1 point. So you have to be nice and quick to get lots of points, and every player can get the points as well. All right, so everybody has a chance at a bonus, not just the top three. And it's working really well. Hope you enjoy it. Number 11, what is the name of Peppa Pig's younger brother? What is the name of Peppa Pig's younger brother? Gardaland, I was there last year at Gardaland and I got food poisoning. This is an awful story. I'll tell you in a minute. George is the correct answer, 46.6% getting it right. Dan Pizza still leading the way. Bula, Family Turp, Nick Perro, Socrates. That's the top five. Yeah, so I was at Gardaland last year, got food poisoning really, really badly there. Hit me really badly. And for want of a better way of putting it, I was near a quite severe roller coaster and threw up quite heavily near the entrance in front of lots of children. Just looked like I couldn't handle the roller coaster, but I was sick. Next question, number 12. In which film does Kevin Costner play the character John Dunbar? Yeah, it wasn't very impressive, and it wasn't minimal. I'm sorry, you didn't need to know this, but yeah. Gardaland. Dances with Wolves is the correct answer. The 1990 American epic Western film. He starred, directed and produced it. It was his directional debut, actually. So, Dances with Wolves, 52.4% of you getting it. Dan still leads the way, but Bula's catching him up. Nick Perro's on his coattails. Socrates in fourth. Family Turp through 1,000 points. They've got 1,091 in fifth. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, they do make a reference to Dances with Wolves. That's true. Question number 13. How many black squares are there on a chessboard? How many black squares are there on a chessboard? I don't know, Nige, because we pretty much know where I got it. I mean, we think it was actually drinking water from like an hour before. 32 is the correct answer. 64 squares on the board. 32, of course, would be the number of black squares. Dan Pizza, 1390. Bula, 1364. Nick Perro is there in third. Socrates and Family Turp make up the top five. Yeah, it might not have been Gardaland, to be fair, but we kind of just decided it was. Because we ate the same thing in the morning, me and the girlfriend at the time. Anyway. What colour are the words motor and cycles on the logo for the company Harley Davidson? One for Jim. Jim is our bike nut. Let's hope he gets it right. What colour are the words motor and cycles on the logo for the company Harley Davidson? It's a logo you've seen many times, and most of you getting it right. 63.3% knowing that they are indeed orange. Orange. If we'd have asked you about the words Harley and Davidson, they are white. But orange, motor and cycles. Dan Pizza still holding on to a very slim lead. Well done, Jim, for getting it right. I would expect that. Buddha in second. Socrates moves up to third. Nick Perro in fourth. Charlie coming into the top five. Well done, Charlie. You're having a good quiz there, mate. 14 down. Here's another one. Number 15. What is the first letter of the surname, as in the second name, of the family featured in National Lampoon's vacation movies? Now, I have put brackets second name because people keep saying we don't know what surname means, which is fine. So hopefully that's made it a little bit easier for you. Stop it, Victor. My pleasure, Wana. Hopefully you got it right. G for Griswold. The Griswolds, of course. There's a remake. There's a remake, right? Has it come out yet? They are doing like, or a reboot, should I say, a reboot of the Griswold movies. I don't know if it's come out. Someone will know. Socrates goes into the lead. Well done to you. Your top spot, 15:32. Dan Pizza drops down to second. Bula to third. Nick to fourth. And Family Terp still holds on to fifth place. Here is question number 16. What colour jersey does the leader of the Giro d'Italia cycle race wear? We haven't had a multiple answer question yet. I wonder where that might be. It will appear eventually. White, pink, yellow or green? Now you can see it in the picture there. Pink is the correct answer. Those of you going for yellow, that is of course the Tour de France, but it's the Giro, as they like to call it for short. 43.5% of you knowing it is indeed pink, and you can see the leader there just in the middle of the pack wearing his pink jersey. Socrates holds on to his lead. Dan Pizza in second. Bula is just 1 point behind him in third. Nick and Family Terp, as they were, making up the top five. So let's see if we can get some new people into the top five. That would be nice. Socrates leads the way, and here's number 17. Which actress had a hit in 1990 with the song From a Distance? Just a couple more questions before we get into your tennis questions. Which actress had a hit in 1990 with the song From a Distance? And those are some lyrics on your screen. Bette Midler is the correct answer. Just over half of you getting it, 51.2% of you getting it. The song was covered loads of times because it wasn't her song, but she had the most successful one. It was Julie Gold that recorded it back in 1985, wrote and recorded it. But yeah, Bette Midler had a massive, massive hit with it. All right, Bula goes into the lead. Dan, Nick, Socrates and Family Terp, there's your top five. Bula takes the lead at question 17. In Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book, what type of animal was Hathi? Hathi. Charlie, did I just give you the proverbial, mate? The old kiss of death. I am sorry. It's like when I said Fulham are really good at the start of the season. We got a point. Elephant is the correct answer, otherwise known as Colonel Hathi from the Elephant March. 71.6% of you getting it right. And thanks to those bonus points, Dan Pizza goes back into the lead from Bula, Nick Perro, Socrates and Family Terp. Still the top five remaining the same, albeit they've moved around ever so slightly. But we have got the same names in that top five. Will we get someone popping in? We'll just have a quick look at the old Hawkeye there. Yeah, it was in. Number 19. Which of these neon lights contains just neon? So, sort of like a chemistry question to a degree, I suppose. Let's see if you know about neon. Which of them contains just neon? Now, to that point, 3 of them definitely will have something other than neon, because neon is red. Neon is red. So the Star Wars Paradise and Stay Wild sign, the purple, blue and yellow, they have to have something else added to them, like argon, phosphor, xenon, helium or mercury, in order to colour them. But because neon is red, the Fire It Up contains just neon. There you go. Nick knows that, and he goes into the lead with 1911. Dan, Bula, Socrates, James D into the top 5. Good evening to you. Here's your next question. We're on to the Wimbledon Ladies Singles Championship. Maud Watson became the first Ladies Singles Champion in 1884. Who did she beat in the final? It was one of those 4 people. I have given you a few extra seconds on some of these questions because I appreciate that they will be a little bit longer. I have got the name of the subject at the beginning of every question as well. She did indeed beat her sister, 56.3% of you getting that one right. She was 19 years old and she beat her sister Lillian in the final in 1884. So Nick into the lead. Nick Perro, 2050. Bula, 1954. Socrates down to third, 1888. Dan Pizza, 1862. Outnumbered, makes his first appearance in the top 5, 1744. So let's see how these tennis questions shake up our top 5. Number 21. The youngest ever winner was Lottie Dodd in 1887. How old was she? So Lottie Dodd, how old was she when she won Wimbledon? Now she remains the youngest ever women's singles champion, or ladies singles champion as we should call it. She was 51.7% of you getting it right. She actually, this is an amazing woman. She won Wimbledon 5 times. She was a British national golf champion, a member of the England women's national field hockey team, and she won a silver medal at the Olympics in archery. And according to the Guinness Book of Records, she is the most versatile British female athlete of all time. Dot net to you, my dear. She's quite something. Nick still leading from Bula, Dan Pizza, Socrates, and outnumbered. Here is question number 22. Which of these players has won the most singles titles at Wimbledon? It's one of those 4 pictures. Click and confirm on your picture. Which of these players has won the most singles titles at Wimbledon? I would like to think that you know who all of those players are. All right, the correct answer is option D, Martina Navratilova with 9 titles. The other options, who I hope you would recognise, Serena Williams, Steffi Graf and Billie Jean King down the bottom there. So well done if you got that one right. Nick did. Looking good so far, Nick. 2,316 from Bula, outnumbered. Good round for outnumbered. Seems to know his tennis. He's up to 3rd. Socrates in 4th. Dan Pizza, who is basically after a top 10 finish tonight, we would feel. He has 1,973. Next question, number 23. The ladies' singles final was traditionally held on what day of the week? So on what day of the week is the final usually held? Now, I have put traditionally there because it is Saturday, but it has been moved due to weather and what have you before. But traditionally, it should be on the Saturday with the men's taking place on a Sunday. 76.1% of you getting that one right. And it's still Nick leading the way, but it's just one correct answer ahead of Bula. Outnumbered is also there. So our top 3, they've all got form for winning this quiz. It's going to be a close one tonight, I think. Socrates is very much in touch, as is Dan Pizza still, with 2,099 points. Here's number 24. The loudest known grunt during Wimbledon was recorded in 2009, reaching around 105 decibels. Which player holds this record? A grunt, in case you don't know. In case anyone doesn't know what a grunt is, I'm sure you do. Tried to go for 4 pictures there that is showing grunts. Maria Sharapova is the correct answer. 105 decibels in 2009. That's almost as loud as a rock concert. They always compare things to a rock concert or a jet taking off, right? Anyway, Nick, slimmest of Lees, just 20 points from Bula in 2nd, outnumbered 3rd. Dan Pizza, 2,206, moves up to 4th. Socrates is still there in the top 5 with 2,128. We're reaching the halfway point. This is number 25. Gertrude Gorgeous Gussie Moran shocked the world by wearing what article of clothing at Wimbledon in 1949? Short sleeveless shirt, sunglasses or lace panties. It is one of those 4. And there she is in all of her glory. And actually, if you look closely at the picture, and I'm sure some of you were, the answer is right there. It's lace panties. Now, it might sound a bit daft, but she wore lace panties which were visible, and it made headlines around the world and gave huge publicity to the championship. And it's essentially one of the more famous moments in Wimbledon history. So yeah, sounds daft, but lace panties is the correct answer. Nick gets it and moves slightly ahead again of Bula, outnumbered in 3rd, Dan in 4th, and Mrs. John Thornton, good evening to you, joins us in the top 5. Here's number 26. What is the nickname for the ladies singles trophy at Wimbledon? What is the nickname for the ladies singles trophy at Wimbledon? Now, the picture shows the trophy and it shows a young lady called Venus, but that's not a connection in any way. It's just coincidence that she happens to have the name of the trophy. The Venus Rosewater dish is the correct answer. 44.3% of you getting it right. It's you can possibly see from the picture, it's full of mythological figures on there. Sometimes just the Rosewater dish. I think that's how we would call it. But full nickname, as it were, Venus Rosewater dish. Nick's just extending away a little bit from Bula, who has a bit of a lead over outnumbered. Dan Pizza, 2,320 with 4th. Mrs. John Thornton hanging around in the top 5. 2,187. In what year did women first receive the same prize money as men? In what year did women first receive the same prize money as men? All right. your time, it is up, and the correct answer we were looking for here was option B, 2007, 19.1% of you getting that one right. Now, the truth is, whether you like it or not, women actually earn more than men up until that point anyway. Despite the prize money being lower, they play less sets, and it was proven that women could play a lot more tournaments, particularly doubles tournaments at the same championships, meaning they had a bigger chance of winning more money. But rightly so, I guess. The money for winning the tournament was made absolutely equal. But women do earn more than men in tennis. In 2019, Coco Gauff beat which player in her first round who was 24 years older than her? So she was 24 years older. The person she beat, who was it that she beat? And your time, it is up. Now, I just mentioned her. Venus Williams is the correct answer, 58.4%. And it was even more poignant because growing up, Coco Gauff, her hero was Venus Williams. And she got to play her in the first round and ended up getting to the fourth round, getting beaten by the eventual winner, Simona Halep. All right, Nick, 2,850. Bula still there, though, in second place, outnumbered. Dan Pizza. Butoy comes into the top 5 for the first time this evening. Good evening to you, making a bit of a charge. Here's your final question. Select the last 3 countries that the ladies singles champion has come from. Select the last 3 countries that the ladies singles champion has come from. No trick questions here. They represented which country? So 17, 18 and 19. 3 different winners, and they came from Spain, Germany and Romania. Lots of you going for the USA there, but I'm afraid Serena, who I'm sure you were thinking of, has not won since 2016, I want to say. So Garbin Muguruza from Spain, Angelique Kerber from Germany, and Simona Halep, of course, from Romania. Well done if you got those. As we head into our general knowledge questions, it's Nick leading the way from outnumbered, Bula, Dan Pizza and Butoy. So outnumbered, good last question for you there. Moving on up, here comes your next question. It's not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain, is a quote from which film? Gave you a few more seconds for this one. There's a lot to take in, but it is a quote, a famous quote from which of those films? So we gave you Wizard of Oz, Interstellar, Back to the Future 2, or Edward Scissorhands, and the correct answer is The Wizard of Oz, and it's what Dorothy says just before she performs at the start of the film, the song Over the Rainbow. Nick becomes our first player through 3,000 points. Remember, 5,000 points is your target. We've only ever had one player reach 6,000, but if you can get 5,000, as we showed on Saturday, you're going to do all right. Outnumbered, still in second. Bula still in third. Dan Pizza still in fourth. Butoy, is still there in fifth. So nice and close as we head to question number 31. Which of these US states comes last alphabetically? So not necessarily tricky, but with our speed bonus, the quicker you are, the more points you will get. Those are the only 4 US states that begin with the letter I. And Iowa would come last alphabetically, and thankfully 87.8% of you getting that one right, and hopefully you got it nice and quick. No change in our top 5, 3,195 for Nick, who has a couple of correct questions lead over outnumbered. Bula in third, Dan Pizza 2796, he just wants a top 10 finish. Butoy, having got into the top 5, seems to want to hang around. He's got 2,573. Here's your next question, number 32. Which flowers are mentioned in the first verse of the poem I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud by William Wordsworth? Please click and confirm on the flowers you think are mentioned in that poem. And Matt, send me a link, mate. I'd love to watch it. Do like stand up. And I love US states. And I love abbreviations. Daffodils is the correct answer. Option A. So you had roses, daisies and lilies as the other pictures there. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, etc, etc, etc. Well done if you got it. Nick didn't get it, I don't think, with outnumbered jumping up to catch him up a little bit. Bula's there as well. Dan Pizza. Mrs. John Fortin comes back into the top 5. Butoy drops down. Question number 33. Look at the picture. What's the first letter of this character? The first letter. So a 1-letter answer, please. First letter of this character. Again, not too difficult, I don't think. I had to put him in, though, didn't I, this week? B for Borat. How are we going to get... Oh, I thought we were going to get 100. B for Borat. And excitedly, Borat 2 comes out on Friday at Amazon Prime. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, you really should sign up, or I'm just going to watch it here. Come round, by all means. Can't wait. Nick, 3,320 in the lead, outnumbered in second. Bula in third, Dan Pizza fourth, and Mrs. John Thornton in fifth. Whew. All right, question number 34 coming up. Which of these is not an Australian desert? Which of these is not an Australian desert? Gibson, Simpson, Tanami, Lamington. So which of those is not an Australian desert? Time it is up. Lamington is the correct answer here, and a Lamington is an Australian dessert. Anyway, yeah, it's a very nice dessert as well. It's basically a cake with coconut and jam and chocolate and stuff like that. It's very nice. Anyway, Nick, still in the lead, 3-4-2-4, but outnumbered, is catching up. Bula in third, Dan Pizza fourth, Mrs. John Thornton in fifth. I'm getting lots of appreciation for that terrible question. Apologies if I tricked any of you. Pain is a 1999 American sitcom remake of which British television comedy show? Thank you, Litzer. Thank you, Jon. I do like your appreciation when I get something half decent. Maybe that picture helps you. I think it probably does. Pain was a remake of 40 Towers. 47.2% of you getting it right. It got cancelled in its first season, unsurprisingly, and that was the third time they'd tried to remake 40 Towers. You've got to think, it's not going to work. 40 Towers is too good. Outnumbered then, still leads the way. Oh no, outnumbered now leads the way. He's in the lead. Sorry. Nick in second, Bula in third, Dan fourth, Mrs. John Thornton there in fifth. Will outnumbered get another win tonight? Number 36. What is 111 times 11? I don't think so, Jen. Nah, I just popped it on there because I was trying to think of good British TV shows. Little bit of maths for you then. 111 times 11. 4-digit answer. 1,221. That's one of those awful sums that when you're trying to do it quickly, you will absolutely get wrong. So well done if you didn't get it wrong. If you got it right, 38% of you did. Outnumbered holds on to his lead from Nick. Dan Pizza moves up to third. Mrs. John Thornton moves up to fourth. And Bula drops down to fifth. We caught him out on that one, but he's still there in fifth position, looking dangerous, but outnumbered with the lead. And we've got 14 questions remaining. Still loads of points to be had. Here's number 37. It's a young picture. Who is it? Is that Jamie Foxx, Ice Cube, Dwayne Johnson, or Will Smith? Jamie Foxx, Ice Cube, Dwayne Johnson, Will Smith. All right, time is up. That is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and we know it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson because he posted it himself on his own social media this week with the hashtag World's Sexiest Man, which he has been voted. See, there's hope for all of us. All right, outnumbered, Nick Perro, Dan, Mrs. John Thornton, Bula. That's your top five as it stands. Well done to the 88.8% of you that managed to recognise Dwayne The Rock Johnson in that picture. Maybe not too tricky, huh? I don't know. Here's question number 38. On July the 13th, 1985, Live Aid concerts were staged in London and which other US city? So there were two concerts at the same time. Well, actually, the one in the UK started first and then the second one joined in and then carried on. Where was it? It was in Philadelphia. If you've seen the film Bohemian Rhapsody, you might even know that, 63.2%. So lots of you knowing it. Well done if you got it. It's a close one at the top. It looks like it could be a two-horse race, and then unless Dan or Mrs. John Thornton or Bula want to make a run at this. But it's outnumbered and Nick Perro out in the lead together. 3855 and 3806. So super quick, and these speed bonuses are going to be utterly, utterly vital. What subject would a vexillologist be an expert on? Nigel, it depends on what context you read that in. So I didn't say it was which other US city. You see, just context. Anyway, flags is the correct answer. 71.9% of you getting it right. Love the fact that anger, some of you went for it. Vex, yeah, maybe. I could see that. Outnumbered approaches 4,000 points. He's looking like he's giving himself a chance here to get that 5,000. We will see. Nick Perro, though, is tagging along. 3947. Dan Pizza in third. 3627. Mrs. John Thornton, 3580. And I think their task at the moment is to try and beat Bula, who's there with 3565. Still, anybody's quiz. Question number 40. On average, whose hearts beat faster, men or women? 50-50. Whose hearts beat faster? men's hearts or women's hearts? There's a very simple reason for this. It's women's hearts beating faster. 66.3% of you getting it right, for the simple reason that women's hearts tend to be smaller, and they're smaller, so there's about an 8 beats per minute difference between the two. But yes, on average, women's hearts will indeed beat faster than men's. Nick, 4,080, takes the lead, outnumbered, 3,996 points, still there on the brink of 4,000. Dan Pizza, third, Mrs. John Thornton and Bula, still fourth and fifth. Fact. How many letters are there in the Danish alphabet? Please enter a 2-digit answer as your answer. Women's hearts are smaller. That is a fact, Victor. I don't think that I can get into trouble for saying that. It's just true. So how many letters are there in the Danish alphabet? This is a tricky one. Do you know the answer? Let's find out. 17% of you do. There are 29 letters in the Danish alphabet. So well done if you got that. That was a tough one. And it's all changed at the top again. It is a big fight between two players right now. Outnumbered and Nick Perro. Tussling, swapping positions at every corner. Outnumbered now. In the lead. Nick in second. Dan in third. Bula fighting back. Can he catch up? 3,801 points. Mrs. John Thornton is 3,717 in fifth. Which X-Men character has the real name of Aurora Monroe? I'm not ruling out Dan Pizza. I'm not. I think Dan just wants that top 10 for his pizza, though. I'm just guessing. So, Aurora Monroe is Storm in the X-Men, and you love your superhero questions, you guys. 69.7% getting that one right. And look how close this is, just 6 points separating Outnumbered and Nick Perro. Should I rule Dan Pizza out? I don't think I should, but he got that one wrong. Bula is catching him up. Will he overtake him? He's in fourth. Mrs. John Thornton hasn't given up, but a couple of wrong questions on the last couple. Ooh, 3,717. I think it's between our top four at the moment, but let's see. Number 43. Not including Wales, what is the only European country to have a dragon on its flag? Not including Wales, what is the only European country to have a dragon on its flag? That is said dragon on the flag, but that's not all of the flag. No, it's not very big, but if you look closely, it is the flag of Malta, a representation of the George Cross, which was awarded to Malta by the King in 1942. It's on there. It's edged in red in the canton of the white stripe. That is it. You can just about see the dragon being killed by St. George there. Nick back into the lead from Outnumbered. Bula goes into third. To overtakes Dan Pizza. Mrs. John Thornton seems to be having trouble here with the last few questions. Top four, I think, is where our winner is coming from. What is the name of the prison that the main characters are trying to escape from in the TV show Prison Break? So what is the name of the... It's a pretend prison, fictional prison, as most of them often are. Fox River State Penitentiary is the correct answer. Is that still going? Are they still... Did they do a new series of that? I'm not sure. 66.3% of you getting that one right. And that was a good question for Nick Perro, who suddenly gets a little bit of a lead over Outnumbered. But to be fair, it is only one correct answer and a decent bonus between him and Outnumbered. Bula, though, is catching up in third. Dan in fourth. Mrs. John Thornton in fifth. Bula making a run at it with 6 questions to go. Thanks, Charlie. Number 45. Heterochromia results in a change in physical appearance of which part of the body? Yeah, I thought I'd heard that. I don't know where, but I thought I heard there was a new Prison Break coming. How many times can they break out of the same prison? I mean, I haven't watched it, so I don't... Is that the premise? Eyes is the correct answer, and a massive 82.8% of you getting that one right. Essentially, it just means different coloured eyes if you have heterochromia. Nick... 4612, and we should never rule Bula out. He's suddenly gone into second place, 4349, outnumbered 4347, so it's super close with those two. Dan Pizza 4055, and Mrs. John Thornton has got back to correct answering, and she has got 3974. Maybe a bit late for the win, but can she get a top 3? Here's number 46. In computer terminology, what does the R in ROM stand for? We are in the home straight, guys. The finish is in sight. So the R in ROM stands for read. Read, 55.1% of you getting it. I think that those of you going for random are thinking of RAM, which is random access memory. But we were looking for read, which is read-only memory. Well done if you got that one. Nick, He's building just a slender lead here over Bula, outnumbered, very much in touch. Dan Pizza, 4,055. James D comes in with exactly 4,000 points. Oh, 4 to go. Here's number 47. Which famous person would you associate with this car registration? On your screen, that car registration, SCV1. It is one of those 4 people. I don't think this is too tricky for most of you. It is the Pope on the Pope-mobile, of course, and a massive 84.3% of you getting it right. But it's not just knowing it, it's about getting it quick. Nick, 4,734, outnumbered 4,579. Bula, just barely 90 points behind him. Dan Pizza is there in 4th. James is making a chance to try and get into the top 3. Maybe, I don't think it can happen, but still keep going. 3 questions. It's a close one at the top. This is number 48 out of 50. Which of these animals is the closest living relative to the T-Rex? Which of these animals is the closest living relative to the T-Rex? All right, your time, it is up. How much do you know about dinosaurs? Well, quite a lot by the looks of things. It is indeed the chicken. 72.1% of you paleontologists use material discovered in a chance find in 2003 to pin the link down to ostriches and chickens and similar style birds. Oh my goodness, Nick, 4,734 from When You Confirm, Litzer. Outnumbered in 2nd place, Bula in 3rd, Mrs. John Thornton 4th, James D in 5th. We've got 2 questions going. Penultimate question, 49. What was the name of the first social networking site launched on the internet in 1994? What was the name of the first social networking site launched on the internet in 1994? Important question, this one, and look how close it is. GeoCities is the correct answer. It allowed users to create and customize their own websites, grouping them into different cities based on the site's content. It was the first true social network, and it's going to go down to the final question. Nick Perro, 4734, outnumbered 4708, and it could be pinched by Bula, who's on 4626. Good luck. Remember, top 10, 25th, 50th, and 75th for a prize, and here we go. Good luck, everybody. Question 50. Select 3 countries that have a land border with South Africa. Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Chad, Botswana, Namibia. Nick has the lead going into this final question. Will he hold off outnumbered, who is right there behind him? Will Bula somehow overtake the 2 of them? Your time, it is up. And the correct answers we were looking for are Zimbabwe, Botswana and Namibia. The border countries are Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Lesotho and Eswatini, which was formerly Swaziland. Tanzania and Chad nowhere near it, I'm afraid. Well done! He's done it! Oh, he held on. Nick Perro, congratulations to you. You are a winner on that final question. 4,864, just ahead of outnumbered on 4,831. And we'll give you your 3, 2, 1. Here is your sprinkles, mate, and your confetti. Well done to you. Both of you holding off the charge of Bula, who made a right old comeback, taking 3rd place, getting himself detergent. Well done to you. And James, brilliant quizzing from you. Left it a bit late. Just a few correct questions earlier on. You might have been there, but not bad at all. 4th place finish. Dan Pizza gets what he wants. He gets that pizza from James through to Dan, Mrs. John Thornton, Sally Sousa, Family Turp, and Delia and Martin. Good finish from you guys. And who else we got? Vlad the Implier. That's our top 10, 4th through to 10th. You're all going to get yourself a pizza. So remember, if you have finished in one of those positions, to let me know. Mihaela, getting a prize. I love it. This is fantastic. Should we go back and have a look at the spot prizes? I think we shall. We'll leave Simona there, who's about to... I'm coming away, and she's about to win it. It's too late. I'm moving. Should we go? I'll fade off because I was distracted. Oh, Shakhtar are beating Real Madrid. That's exciting. I think Simona's about to win the championship up here. Should we watch it? Do you want to see it happen? Come on, Simona. Come on. Does she win it on this one? I can't remember. 3-0. Real Madrid being beaten by Shakhtar. 3-0. Is it this point? It's not this point, is it? No. Anyway, let's not worry. All right, spot prizes. Did you get one? 25th, 50th and 75th tonight. So 75th is the Reduced History of Tennis book. Fun little book there. That will be going to Mihaela, who is claiming it. You Are My Lobster and the Mini Chupa Chups. You Are My Lobster tote bag, the Friends bag. That will go to 50th place tonight. And if you are in 50th place, you also get to choose a round for next week. Please make it something fun and generic that everybody can enjoy, regardless of which country they are playing from, which nationality they are. And then the 100 Greatest British Sporting Legends book will also go to one of you if you finished in 25th place. Our winner tonight, Nick, will get himself some rather lovely coffee, which is nice, at Tucano Coffee. Well done to you. Outnumbered in second is going to get the Quest Mission Escape Room. We're back in Mojo here. And Bula, as I say, will go into the Detergent Club. We'll have a quick look at the feed, see what's going on over here. So we heard about the football. Where are we? Okay, so Victor, good job from you tonight. 5th place, getting yourself a pizza. Football. Yep. Juana, just missing out on that chance to choose a prize next week. Catty, got yourself a British Sporting Legend book. Now you're a big sporting fan, so that's really good. Charlie's claiming the 50th. Charlie, I got you a Friends bag, which I'm sure your missus will love. Chupa Chups, which I'm sure you will love. And Charlie, if you could send me a private message, mate, and come up with a round, please don't suggest second division Romanian football, because that would be incredibly unfair to our friends in the UK. Right, so we should go with another prize, I think. We've given away a few prizes tonight, but I think we should give away one last prize this evening before we finish up. Let's get our lucky wheel on my screen to my left, and there it is. And this is what we're going to give away. So already we've given away one prize for Tucano Coffee Madagascar, which is a 50 lei voucher for you to enjoy whatever you like, coffee, cheesecake, whatever they have. Go along, sort it out. Do it. Sector 6, it can be delivered and in store at their store in Affy Park if you want to go along and get yourself some coffee. So that's already going to our first place winner, Nick. But the lucky wheel is ready and spinning, and we should head over there and give it a spin and see if we can give away some more Tucano coffee. So here I am sitting in Tucano, which is rather lovely. If you haven't been to Tucano, you really should go and have a look. Obviously, we with the rules at the moment, you can't stay in there. But when we get back to being able to sit in coffee shops and stuff, go and take a look, because not only do they make incredibly good coffee, the interiors are just so nice. They're just so lovely. All right, so look, you should be able to see your names in alphabetical order on the wheel, but I am about to shuffle. Let's just go up and double check the spin time. Oh, it's up at 30. Should we go a little bit longer? Yeah, we shall. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's get that in the center and away we go. Right, so we're all good. If you are a gold Patreon, I love you so much for being a gold Patreon. You're on there 3 times. If you are a silver Patreon, you are on there twice. I can tell Gabriella should be able to spot your name on there as well. You're on there for the first time. Good luck. Right, let's see who's going to get some Tucano coffee. If you're ready for a little sing-song, so am I. Away we go. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Gonna win some coffee, and that's the prize tonight from Tucano. Who will it be? Spinning round, here it comes, slowing down finally. Can you see your name coming up? Raluca, Alina, there's Christian and Andre and Vlad and Timia and Gary. It's slowing down now. Daniela, Anna, Catalin, Alexandra is there. It's moving on to Maruna. Maruna's got a double name, which is always quite handy. Oh, but will it keep going? She's going to get lucky again. Alina won just the other day, and I think... Boom! Alina, who a lot of you will know as our scorekeeper at the quiz, very kind Patreon of ours as well. Thank you so much, Alina. Alina, you just won yourself the prize from Tucano. So absolutely wonderful. Well done to you. That's not bad, is it? Right, let's get back to our main screen. Fix. Yeah, it's always a fix, isn't it, Matt? If you don't win, it's always a fix. Right. Thank you so much. That was a good fun quiz tonight, wasn't it? I think we managed to not do 3 multiple answer questions, but it doesn't matter, does it? Who cares? Good fun quiz. Well done if you did well tonight. Commiserations if you didn't. We will return on Saturday night with your latest Fiend quiz. Remember, Fiend quiz is on a Saturday night, and it's one that lots of you seem to love. I like the fact that, you know, you get excited about these things. And it's going to be very similar to the one that we did a few weeks ago, where we did 50 years of music. And this time it's 50 years of news and events. And that basically means we start in 1970 with question 1, and there will be a question about something that happened in 1970. Question 2 is about 1971. Question 3 about 1972, and so on and so forth, until your final question is about a double year, 2019-2020. So it's a really cool way of doing a quiz. Thank you to George, who is our guest writer for Saturday. That's very exciting. Now, we've had a few changes here in Bucharest, and as you will be very aware of, since yesterday or the day before yesterday, the rules have changed again, meaning that coffee bars and bars cannot open indoors, which is making delivering prizes extremely difficult. Now, thanks to people like Tucano, we can suddenly, you know, give out a few prizes that you don't physically need to pick up, because the winners will be receiving an electronic voucher. So there's two things here. First of all, if you haven't claimed a prize or told me about picking up your prize by the end of this month, we're going to recycle them. All of those prizes are going to be given away at another time. Okay, so essentially you will lose them. If you want to get your prizes, you don't have to be at Mojo when I am there. If you send me a message and say, I want to go on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, and tell me what you've won, I will arrange for those prizes to be safe and put out and ready for you to collect. Just like I think Dana is going along tomorrow. Dana, your prizes are all ready for you to pick up, all boxed up and ready. Just tell me. If you don't do that by the end of the month and acknowledge that you want your prizes, we're going to recycle these prizes, because we have got literally hundreds of prizes sitting at Mojo waiting to be picked up, and they're not being picked up. Now, the second thing is, if you do know a company or a business, a bit like Tucano or Quest Mission or a restaurant or whatever, that would like to get some promotion through our quizzes and give us a prize that can be home delivered, just like Clark Cider. Clark Cider is a brilliant example. Do put them in touch with us, because we're always looking for companies we can promote in return for just a prize. We don't ask for, you know, financial support or anything like that. We just ask for a prize. That's all it is. So do let us know. That would be really, really cool. I don't know whether I'll make it to Mojo on Saturday night to hand out prizes, but those are your instructions. Please talk to me and let me know if you want your prizes. If you don't, that's fine. We're going to give them away at another time. Okay. Halloween is fast approaching as well. Halloween the following week, we actually have our quiz on Halloween, and yes, we will be doing a Halloween quiz, and you know, we're going to maybe do some fun with that, give away more prizes depending on outfits and photos, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. So I'll love you and leave you, everybody. I'll do a write-up for you this evening, and the full scores will be available tomorrow, but we'll do a little write-up tonight on our Facebook page. As we go into the winter months, do recommend us to your friends, because the more people we have playing, the better. And you know, what else are you going to do on a Wednesday and Saturday when you can't go to a bar or a club or a restaurant or a cafe or a coffee shop? You may as well come and quiz with us and join in and have some fun. So thank you once again to Adelina, Joe and Gabriella for joining us as new Patreons, and thank you to the rest of you. Some of you have been with us since day one in March. Do keep going with us, and let's see if we can have some fun on Saturday night when we return. All right, everybody, have a wonderful end of the evening. Whatever you do, I'm off to watch the football, because it sounds like I'm missing an absolute belter between Real Madrid and Shakhtar. Thank you so much, and good night.